The number one thing that is killing your career as an independent artist is inconsistency. Let's be real for a minute. The chances are your first 10 to 20 songs aren't going to go big. You absolutely can and should be getting traction from them, such as radio play, landing playlist opportunities, appealing to promoters for bigger and better gigs. But the likelihood of one of your early releases blowing up and going huge is slim. Very slim. So honestly, if you currently have less than 10 songs released on Spotify, etc., you're not even in the game yet. If you've got somewhere between 10 and 20, you're just getting started. And this is the biggest killer of independent artists. They release half a dozen songs or so, and think by this stage they should already be getting on Radio 1 and headlining Glastonbury. I'm going to level with you, this is delusional. I'm not denying that this doesn't happen, it does, but it is once in a blue moon. And the vast majority of artists that are huge right now and that you idolise had a long, hard road to get there. Playing gigs at opposite ends of the country night after night, barely breaking even, sleeping in the back of cars and vans. It's not in the slightest bit glamorous. But what's the main thing that separated them from the other 99%? Amazing songs and productions and great marketing is a given. But the main thing that separated them was consistency. They didn't pack it in after 6 months, a year, even 2 or 3 years, when they released a bunch of singles and the pieces still weren't clicking. If anything, they doubled down even more. And that's how you can separate yourself from the other 99% of independent artists that are out there right now. When all of the others get frustrated and dial back their efforts because they're not seeing those instant results or even quit altogether, you work even harder. Release more music, focus on writing even better songs, play more gigs. It's hard, it's tough, and it's not for everyone. It's not a glamorous stage of your career. That's the reason that most people quit. But if it's something that you really want, then you have to push through the hard times. Something that's worth having isn't easy, and something that's easy probably isn't worth having. Now, one thing that I am constantly banging on about in my videos, and even the artists that I work with, is that to be successful as an independent musician, you have to focus on just 3 things. And if you're in a band or you're a songwriter and you're wanting to get traction, grow your fan base, and grow significantly from where you are right now, then I've got a free resource that you absolutely need to check out. Now, if you want to be a successful artist like all of the people that you idolize, right now, you just need to focus on 3 things. Number 1 is writing amazing songs, the best songs of your life. Songs that are so good that they connect on a deep level with your listeners. Number 2 is having world-class productions and mixers. Your songs need to sound at home, played alongside the biggest artists right now that you idolize, whether that's on the radio, on playlists. Otherwise, people will just skip to the next track or turn off. And number 3 is having a clear roadmap of how you're going to promote your songs and yourself so that you consistently grow your fan base. Now, doing those 3 things is all well and good, but you have to be consistent with it. It's no good doing this for 6 months, a year, even 2 years, and then getting frustrated when you're not exactly where you want to be and quitting. This is a long-term strategy. Now, I've put together a 3-part email series that goes through absolutely every single thing that you need to be doing in minute detail. The first section is all about bettering yourself as a songwriter. The second is ensuring that your songs sound exactly as you envision them in your head. And the third and best part is all about promoting your music and building a brand around you as an artist, so that you will constantly bring in hardcore fans who'll stream your music, buy your merch, and come to your live shows. If you do these 3 things consistently, push through the hard times, and always look to improve, then you literally cannot fail. You will get traction, you will build a fan base, and you will start playing bigger and better stages and get access to bigger opportunities as you prove yourself worthy of them. So if you like what I'm talking about here, there is a link in the description below to get started on this 3-part email series. You'll get the first one straight away with lots of points to consider and steps to take action on, and then the others will come a few days staggered from that. So if you're serious about your music career and you're willing to be consistent even when it gets hard, let me help make that process easier. Click the link, absorb the information, and most importantly, take action. I'll see you on the other side.